Hi, my name is Carissa Herrold, and I am here to inform you about informal assessments. Informal assessments are observations, data, recordings, or tangible student work that will show your student understanding or mastery. This is great for a particular unit, topic, or a specific subtopic. There are many different styles of informal assessments, and I'm here to talk about some of the ones that I use in my classroom with technology. The nice thing about informal assessments is that students don't necessarily know that they are being tested. Instead, it's kind of a natural occurrence. The first example that I would like to talk about today is PlayPosit. This is a great tool that I like to use in my classroom, and it's used with videos where you can add interactive questions, open-ended question responses, or multiple choice. I use this almost every time I introduce or conclude a topic. Especially with history, there are many web video sources that are extremely crucial, but this allows the interactions. It enhances learning by showing the teacher and the student if they've mastered or understood the topic in the video. There are many advantages to PlayPosit, as it is a great video tool to make it interactive for students, but sometimes there are glitches with grading and updating the grades directly to Schoology. Another program that I like to use in the classroom for informal assessments is Kahoot. Kahoot is a great tool to use student interaction through a class quiz. I like to use this when reviewing for a quiz or a test coming up. It enhances learning by providing quick feedback, and an advantage of it is that it can show what specific questions are being mastered and what are not. The only disadvantage about Kahoot is the fact that the music can get pretty annoying at times, but I just like to mute it in my classroom so it doesn't become a distraction. I like to use the Padlet poll or discussion. This is a great website where students can post their overall understanding to a question. It allows collaboration in my classroom, and it's a great tool to use when we are online. It enhances learning by showing the students to actually think about a question and summarize their overall understanding. The next topic that I'm going to talk about is Quizlet. Quizlet is a great tool that I like to use in my classroom. This is a way to actually study and prepare for different items. I love Quizlet for vocabulary. You can actually assign students various vocabulary terms, and you can look and see how they've mastered certain vocabulary terms, how much time they're spending on the website, and it really takes a lot of track of student learning. An advantage of Quizlet is that there are multiple uses for it. I like to use it not only for studying vocab and having the flashcard sessions, but I also like to use Quizlet Live as a group kind of collaboration and quiz understanding. With all of these technologies presented, the disadvantage is sometimes tech just doesn't work. There's always roadblocks, there's always Wi-Fi problems, so it's always great to have a backup plan. To conclude, this is just a small sample of the many possibilities that you can use in the classroom for informal assessments. There are tons of benefits. One of my favorite is that it's less student pressure and anxiety. Tests and formal assessments often cause students to get nervous or anxious, but informal assessments are a great tool to just quickly get student understanding. Virtual technology is super important today, especially with the pandemic and a lot of schools switching to remote learning. It has been the overall tool that is necessary to keep students engaged and learning. Overall, informal assessments help us as teachers, help them as students.